What is up everyone, welcome to the TSB Profile Generator tutorial. I'll show you how to install, start and use the generator. So let's start by installing it. After you've installed the generator, it will automatically open and show you the subscriptions page. Here you can get your own license or enter your credentials after you've bought the license. These credentials will be in your order email. So let me pull them up, put them in there, and let's validate it. Just 1 second. Let's validate. This might take a second, and it's done. Here we can see the generator itself with its different cards to add your credit card info, shipping details, or your jigging settings. That's what we're going to start with. You see some options about randomization and your jigs per credit card. This will be your CC to profile ratio. So if you choose 3 there, then it will be 1:3 ratio. If you scroll down, we can see the 48 different jigging patterns that the generator can use to jig your address 1. You can select some that you like individually or select them all by clicking select all. You can deselect them all by clicking deselect all. Now let's put in our jigging settings for this session. I'm going to use random delivery phones and put in a phone number start and remaining length. This is +316 for Dutch phone numbers and remaining length of 8. I'm going to use random first names and random second first names. I'm not going to use random last names. I want that to be the same for every profile. And why not use random address too? Then my ratio, I'd like it to be 1:3, so I'm going to select 3 there for the jigs per credit card. Oh, let's add some credit cards. I'll give it a profile name and a credit card number. So when I add the details, I just click add CC and it will be added to the list of credit cards. When this list gets too big, you can collapse it. Then it will show the number of credit cards in that list. But for now, I'm going to keep it open. So let's add another credit card. Now, as you can see, you can also use a passport ID profile. This will add another field to your credit card details, just like in the shitbot itself. Now let's go over to our shipping details. Here we see that we can only input our last name, not our first name. This is because we selected random first names. If we deselect that, you'll see the first name field appear again. But let's select it for now. We also see that the address 2 is missing. This is also because we selected it to randomize it. So let's input our details. Now for the address 1 alternatives, we can input different ways of writing your address 1. So for example, Sneaker Street, but with the street being abbreviated. Or we can add 21th Sneaker Street. You can do as many as you like, just keep 1 for each line. Let's input the rest of our details. By default, the billing same as shipping will be selected, but if we unselect it, we can see that we can add in our billing details. Here we see these red marks. This means it's a required field. If you don't put anything in those required fields and click add address, you'll get a pop-up notification showing you what fields you've missed. If you fill in those fields, they will not show up in the pop-up anymore. Let's use billing same as shipping for now. You can also use Russian profiles, Japanese profiles, or Philippine profiles. This will show the fields that TSB also shows when you select those kind of profiles. So let's add the address. Now we will see that the generate profiles button appeared. Let's click it. Oops, we didn't select a jigging pattern yet. So let's close it. And let's select some. How about the first 8 and the last 8 patterns? Let's close the jigging settings again. And let's click generate profiles. That's it, it's already done generating. Here it will save as profiles.json. You can see it already exists, so it's asking me to rewrite it, which I'll choose yes. Now it's already saved. I'll show you the contents of the file using Visual Studio Code. Here we can see the contents of the profiles.json file. As you can see, the profile names all got their jigging number added. This goes up to 3 because I chose 3 jigs for each credit card. We can also see that the address 1 has been jigged and the alternatives have been used. Now let's see. Yep, there we go. An address 2 randomized. Now we can see that these 4 fields are set to false. Those will be set to true if you also choose to use them in the generator. Same for billing. Now if you put something wrong for a credit card, let's say this one has to be a 3, you can choose to edit it. If you click the pencil, it will appear at the credit card details card. If we save the changes, it will be added to the list again. It will be at the bottom, but it does get changed. Same for shipping details. Let's say we do want a billing details right now. Let's save the changes. You can also delete credit cards, as you see. Same for addresses. So now I will show you guys how to import unique credit cards from your TSB profiles that are already existing. So I'm just gonna choose a profile off screen right here. I mean a profiles export file from the shitbot. As you can see, I have chosen it, and let's import the profiles. Now I'm gonna blur my credit card details, of course. And as you can see, the 200 unique credit cards have been added to the generator. So let's generate the profiles. This will make 600 profiles. Now I will show you that the profiles have been created. I will not show you the details because my credit cards are in there. I'm not gonna share those. But as you can see, the profiles.json file does have a lot of new lines added. 19,000, almost 20,000 lines. So let's see how it works when you want to import these profiles into the shitbot. So let's open up the shitbot right here. Let's go to the profile section and simply click import and choose the profiles.json file. And we select it. We can see all the profiles have been imported successfully. 600 profiles, just like that. Let's open one up to see the address. As you can see, the address 1 has been jigged, and also our billing details have been saved. .600 profiles just in a split second, like that. Now, after you've installed the generator, it will make a shortcut on your desktop. And if we reopen the generator, it will remember the credentials. It might take a second to validate them again, but the generator will open again without having to type in the credentials each time.